I'm digging the Underdark. I've been excited every time we play.
He's digging the Underdark.
I'm digging the Underdark.
No, let me mute that. Yeah. No Shrine of Tomoe-chan, but oh no, the Underdark, he can dig.
So, I love the, yeah, it's perfect. I mean, when you think of D&D, this is what you think of.
You know, it could be a return to the hidden Shrine of Tomoe-chan in their future. You never know.
No.
So.
Hondo might just throw himself off that
boat. No, you're going to find a deep cavern and just leap. No!
I will leave myself in the hands of Bupito then.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, but hey, now Bobito heard that.
Can you
now.
load the map?
You ain't got a map yet, bitch. Just slow down. You're in the Underdark. Actually, y'all are in the.
Map.
Yeah, well,
I see myself in a map.
Well, he has. There's a map that he sees it because I already had it preloaded. Which that was the. Let me see. What monster lair? Cobalt lair. It was one of the tunnels. Darn it. Okay, hold on a second.
If memory serves, we had safely arrived in Sloobadop.
Memories does not serve you. Dumathoan curses you.
Yeah,
dog. Go ahead.
We beat that the stone giant or something like that, and there was that. We just finished off that there was like a fork in the road where we had 3 choices.
Yeah, I'm pulling. I'm trying to remember which one it is because it was this map, but I've pulled y'all. It was this one, but I've pulled y'all's tokens off onto the next map, and I think that's. So, but y'all are all up in this level here right now. We're making camp.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, hello. Well, dog, we're gonna have to give you just all different sorts of perks and access to stuff. I think. Thanks for the subscription there too with Twitch and with GameWisp. Man, I do appreciate it. And yes, dog gets a shout out. I actually got to give that to all the subscribers. Finally got some of that working with another bot. So. Finish that all up this weekend and then try to track all the points properly. Anyway, let's do introductions. We're here Thursday night with the Deadbeats. They want to play. We're missing Dirtless for about an hour as he goes and drinks beer at Oktoberfest with his family. So he should be probably a handful when he gets to the table and is ready to play. But we'll do our introductions and then pick up with a recap real quick from last week. Hondo, you're up first.
Yeah, I'm Hondo Bazamek. I'm a mountain dwarf and a loyal cleric of Dumathoan.
Pavaris.
I'm a fair black druid and protector of the forest and master of disguise.
Ruckus.
My name is Ruckus. I am a mountain dwarf barbarian seeking to prove myself in combat.
Banjo.
Banjo, I am your swashbuckling rogue, and I am vacationing here in the Underdark.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly right. It's Oktoberfest, but it's still September. Why is that there, Hondo?
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it used to be a week-long celebration.
No, it's a month long.
Now it's like 3-4 days now.
Anyway, it's just another reason to drink beer. Like you need a reason.
Yeah, now you just have to drink twice as fast.
Because I'm out. Okay. Last week, the crew is still slogging it through the vast caverns of the Underdark on their way to getting closer to the Dark Lake and then making their way up north to Sloobadop. And they have fought a giant stone giant in a cavern here that was down in a lower area of a cavern walkway area, and once they finished with the giant, they've made camp on the north side of the area. I believe we've done camp because I look at the long rest. Everybody's health is fulled out, and you should be all regenerated spell wise. So they were going, and as they were making camp and doing all that, a caravan of Kuatoas that were making their way around the area, kind of just some, what's the word? A rolling cart full of just kind of menial supplies and all that as they sell their wares and all that. Let the group know. Hello, Wifey Poo. One moment. Hi, sweet. I missed you. Missed you enough that could you get me a beer? You're so awesome, Wifey Poo. And the dogs want you to. Everybody says hi. Oh, well. Well, I'll pay for that one later. Anyway, so yeah, they warned the group that they had run through a Drow scouting party that was northwest of y'all's area along the lake, and between that and knowing that there is probably a fairly good sized contingent of Drow searching for you, and keeping the pace you think with you, or at least it's enough to make y'all take that in consideration and keep it in mind that you can't slough around while you're doing things. That was time to break camp and make your way toward the Dark Lake, and then from there Shushar knows the way, or to continue along the path that he believes will take y'all up along the coastline of the Dark Lake to Shlibadop. So that was where we left it at, I believe.
So this caravan that we ran into, they're fish folk, you said?
Yep, they were fish folky. Just like Shushar. Say that again, you broke up.
They know exactly where Slubadop is, right?
They know that, yes, yep.
So they know the fastest way back to Slubadop, but Shushar does not.
Shushar said once you get to the lake, he knows how to get hit yourselves up there. Yes, he knows. But it's still a slog. It's not, there's no shortcut. You're in the Underdark.
What I'm asking is do these guys in the caravan know a faster way to the lake than Shushar knows?
You're actually within inside a day travel to the lake as it is. There's no, right, but you're right up on it. You're getting ready to find it here in a second. Shushar tells you.
Do these guys have guards or warriors with them?
Nope. They're just a little traveling caravan, just half a dozen of the fish folk with swears, just making their way up and around the lake, really just kind of around the outskirts of it, scavenging, looking for things, selling. It was basic supplies to let you you get some torches or fish food. They didn't have any spells or any healing stuff and like that. Had some crossbow bolts, some of the basic supplies, and making around. And it was just a traveling caravan of fish folky, and they were going to be headed to Slubadop. They had a couple of the spots they were going to go check out, but after talking to Shushar and wanting to know that they had you'd gotten the information that there was a couple of scouting parties off to the west of you, so it was not advisable to go to the west. Continue on and go northeast.
I'll let them know that there is worse behind us, so be careful.
Shushar will let them know. I don't believe that these, let me see, where's my other map here? Where's Shushar? Well, unless you speak Undercommon. Do you speak Undercommon?
I do not.
So whoever's speaking Undercommon can hear this conversation going on and then translate to the rest of the group. Who does speak Undercommon in this group? Well,
if it's not Banjo, I don't think any
Ruckus
of us do.
does.
Oh, does
Banjo, do you speak Undercommon? No.
I do, yeah.
Yeah, I know. Ruckus does. So Ruckus is doing some of the translation. And get your Vars, get your butt back over there. Stay right there. You are on that map. You're not supposed to see that map yet. You cheater. All right.
Too close to Lupito.
Bupito is your friend, and you'll behave.
Bupito.
You stop making Bupito. That's not very nice. All right. So on the map, we will, showcase, as you see before you, that you are here at where this arrow's at, roughly, you believe. And from the talking with the caravan and then with Shushar, it is now still a slog, but it's now ability that keeping the lake to your left will allow you to focus more on, not having to worry about being hit from that side, as long as you don't get too close to the lake, because they don't advise getting too close to it, because of anything and all things that could be in the lake that we're not prepared to deal with. So the party will then break camp, I'm assuming, or is there anything else that you want to accomplish?
No, I'm ready to go.
The party breaks off camp, and you proceed. You spend a good part of the day continuous. Like I said, unfortunately, it's a boring journey, at least for virtual tabletop, because you've got to deal with keeping everybody in a group and watching out after each other, and then also making sure you keep your pace at a nice little clip so that you don't get caught up. Plus, then you've got to try to remove your tracks and cover any evidence of what you've been there. But y'all are so far so good. As you're traveling along, however, then you come into, there is a turn, and it looks like and Shushar had a way over it was a turn it was going to be closer to the lake that he wanted to take, but the passageways on the cavern area looks like has sustained some type of tremor damage or something like that. It's blocked. Some of the ceiling area and some of the side walls and all had caved in. So he pointed to another way that kind of snaked around, curved a few ways, and I had to turn back toward the west again. It actually went down some. It looked like he kind of led the way a little bit, and you find yourselves coming in to, let this load up. You guys are down on the bottom right hand side of the map, and you come into what looks to be, it's a cavern area, but it's about 30 feet, the entranceway, and you kind of go in, and it's opens up, and there's a big white mushroom sitting there, kind of when y'all come around the corner. It's kind of blocking part of the path, and Stool starts boing, 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 and for a moment, he moves up to it, and he looks like he's trying to hit it or communicate with it, but he doesn't. Varus, you get some spore messages from him that it's dead, and it should at least be able to talk to him, and he's kind of upset because he's not used to seeing an ancient one, as he calls this. This kind of here, it's there's nothing else around it, and he's looking around, trying to understand why it's by himself. This just one big mushroom that's kind of sitting there, and you just have a cavern area that looks like something goes off to the west, and maybe something headed off to the north. And it's dimly lit. I'd say there's some phosphorescent, algae and some rocks, crystals up high that kind of glow a little bit, and it gives off, a good, it's a dim torch light type light for you to be able to use, or not. If you want to light a torch, you can get better view, but it's at least enough is there that you have some light to be able to see in front of you 20, 30 feet.
Alright. Banjo will stealth and carefully scout ahead and see what's up there.
And I'll lock the tokens for you. You can stealth away. Yep, you do some talking, Var. It's dead. Yeah, and Stool's upset, and he's trying to. You get the spores from him that he's confused. He doesn't know this type of. He hasn't. This mushroom's a little foreign to him. He's not sure why. He thinks it was one of a bigger stalk mushrooms. He gave it a name he didn't understand. But there's something wrong. If it is, it's not supposed to look this way, and it's it should at least have some evidence, spore evidence, that he should be able to pick up on to understand how, who it was, what it was, things like that. But there's nothing. But only Varus knows that.
Yeah, I keep it to myself.
Thought so. All right, what are we doing, gents? All right, you're stealthing around, and you...
Let's see.
You are in the, so you begin to see, there is a way to the east and a way to the north.
Which direction do we have to go?
You are near back a ways. He thinks y'all are slightly off course, going north. You're north. What you're in the right direction. You're trying to get back toward the lake, and he thinks it's northwest. North is the right direction, but he thinks with the toss and turns that you had, that coming through this way, that you're trying to find.
That way?
Yeah, trying to find some way. Yep. Make me perception checks, Banjo and Kazooie.
Just Banjo?
Sorry, Ruckus. Sorry.
Oh, it's gonna be one of those nights.
Do you hear some scuffling or shallow movement west?
Alright, I'll share that with Ruckus and warn everybody, kind of like give them a signal to something to the west.
I am going to draw my weapons. Is this as far as we can see, even with dark vision?
I'm gonna open it up a little bit more. Yeah, I'm trying to play something in.
Oh, okay.
Come here. All right, where is it at? Yeah, dark vision is giving you... Trying to make it more eerie, but no, Ruckus won't have none of it. You see something, you see some brush lines, some undergrowth bush, and something kind of moving in this corner area over here, in this little nook. There's a little kind of some brush and some plants, and there's something big over there, kind of in the corner, but it's moving around. It's kind of there, and you kind of see it breathing, or it's some type of creature's there, but it's not moving. It's not moving towards you, at least I'm saying. It's just kind of curled up in the corner area. Can't get a good look at it.
Banjo, I guess we'll try to stealth forward and see if I can see what this is.
Give me a nature check. Alright, give me a perception check too, please. Yeah, okay. So what you see is you recognize it is what is known as a carrion crawler. And it is a large caterpillar-looking type beast with a mouth that chomps on things. They are, they're like bottom feeders, and they search out stuff that's dead. They're scavengers. They're like carrying. They're like vultures and all that, but they're slug-like. But what really catches your attention is that this thing is definitely hurt. It's got some slashes and stuff on it, but it's got a saddle and a bridle set up on it, and the saddle and the bridle are all still connected to it and all that. But it looks hurt, and it's kind of in a corner there, tending to the wounds, but just not able to do much, and it just kind of sits there, keeps low on the ground.
All right, I'll walk back to the group and share.
See if Varys wants to heal it.
Yeah, does anybody want a rideable underground slug thing that eats dead bodies?
Ah,
Well, shoosh. So y'all let the rest of the group know?
Yeah.
And shoosh.
okay, I'll heal it. Why not?
No, don't do anything until we hear from people who might know about it.
Yeah, Shushar hears this and goes, "Where is this creature?"
We'll point them out to the west there.
So just like lemmings, they're all gonna go.
Oh, just Shushar. They're coming around. They're coming around the corner. Where's Varys? There we go. We gotta get Bupito next to you, Varys. Okay.
Oh shit!
Get me out of there.
Varys, don't leave Bupito and Stool. Okay. Okay. He clings to you, caressing your bottom of the beard, of your chin, and all that.
Hey, no, personal space. Personal space.
Shushar.
Whack his hand off.
Shushar kind of approaches the creature, and you hear him say, some words. It's part undercommon, but it also, you just get to stay there, Varys. No movie. And the creature kind of, there's a cackle hiss kind of comes from it, but it doesn't move. And he runs back, and he yells, he kind of gets out and goes, "This creature belongs to one of his." He's kind of shocked because they some of our archpriest, but it's been such a long time, but they ride these creatures some, and this one is, they have this, it hasn't happened in a long time, and he's kind of perplexed by it that something like this is going on, because he can see that by the saddle and the harness and all that it's got some markings on it that belong to some Kuatoa that he's he's very confused by it, and he's somewhat muttering like I'm doing, and he's trying to put his words together, and he's also trying to you can see him kind of roll his eyes back to one side, trying to reach back into his brain to pull information that he is trying to make sure he explains it properly, but it could very well be that someone of his kind is around, but where?
So I'll ask him, if I heal it, is it going to attack us?
Well, you don't speak Undercommon.
I've been talking to this fish guy for how long?
Ruckus has been relaying it, or one of the other people have relayed it. Sorry. Yeah, Jim Jar. Yeah, he doesn't know anything but Undercommon.
All right, so I will...
Topsy-turvy, no Undercommon.
I'll ask Ruckus to relay to this guy, if we heal it, is it going to be a benefit to us, or is it not going to help us?
Oh, it won't be. No one else can ride it. There's no doubt about that. It'll be trained and respond to its owner only. Healing it would be nice. It won't. as long as we don't make it, he would relay that, any sudden moves or, it will defend itself. There's no doubt about that. It's trained to do that. Healing it would be great, would be nice for it, but it will stay here, waiting for its master to show back up.
All right. Well, so I think Varus and I are both inclined to, if it's a good creature, we want to try to help it. So whether it comes with us or goes about its business, if it's not going to attack us, I think either Varus or I want to at least try to help it.
Yep. That's up to y'all.
All right, so I'll just ask Varus, do you want to throw a heal down or you want me to throw it?
Yeah, I can throw it.
All right. I'm going to let Varus do it because he's more nature, and I think it might react worse if I get close to it. So I'll stay back and let Varus do his thing.
Peter, let me work. Get out. Get out.
Here's Lobito. Okay, I'm sorry. Virus doesn't love me.
I threw a heal to him.
All right. Yeah, you can see that it helps some. He's still fairly wounded, but it will, it definitely picks his head up more and responds to it, and sniffs the air some and doesn't move. Just kind of coils itself around and tries to keep itself into the back corner of that little nook area.
I speak to it and say, using my speech of to Beast, I say to him, you are free to go if you're feeling well. Be free and prosper.
Yep.
And hey, Varus, let him know that there's something bad coming behind us, so it can't stay there. It needs to move.
Yes, you need to move because there's something really bad coming after us, and I don't think you want to be here when they get here.
Mm-hmm. Shushar asks Ruckus, what is he saying?
Can you ask where its writer is at? To show us its writer?
Does it.
I can speak to it and it can understand me, but
it can't
I
talk
cannot
back.
understand him.
Yeah. Shushar talks to the group and they're letting know he says, thank it for the heal. We need to find who its owner, because it's trained to wait. It won't go anywhere. Shushar says I don't know, but if we need to go searching for whoever it belongs to.
I get closer to it to inspect it and see if I can find something on him that may tell us of its rider.
You guys want to spend 5 minutes looking for the rider?
Well, Shushar told you. Y'all didn't listen to a word I said, did you? And it attacks you. No, there's a harness on it, a saddle, some carvings of fish, carving men and stuff like that, and he'd say, and then it does. That's it, and it has some wounds, slashing wounds on it, some poke wounds on it, piercing wounds. Something is definitely not made by it. And Ruckus moves on up. Now, Ruckus, you move up and you see what could be looks like can I draw this right, please? Onyx, go. What looks to be a kind of an archway. It has, it's definitely on a stone, and there is some wooden slats kind of the top of it. It's, it's still tall enough that you can go under, but it kind of keeps it held up. And off to the corner right here is a mushroom just sitting there.
Never mind.
Is that dirt? Dirt!
Hey.
I'll shut my stuff down. Yay!
I took some only certain mushrooms we can eat.
Duff,
Yeah.
Duff, I want to do the following. Since I'm close to the creature, I want to tell it. I'm asking it and persuading it to show me where his rider is. I want to influence him to trust me and show me.
It looks at you and you get a feeling that it doesn't know the answer.
I want him to try to tell me the last place he saw his rider.
He looks up to where Ruckus and the rest of the group's walking.
Perfect.
Okay, so we're going the right way.
Yep.
That part I relate to the rest of the party.
Oh, Ruckus shouldn't have done that. Ruckus moves. Everybody else do their movements. The mushroom begins to make this wild, high-pitched shriek. It's an audible, and it's like an alarm. And it's really loud and it hurts. And now he runs when you run up to it. Yeah. And everybody else, it's piercing scream.
Everybody faces Bupito.
And Stool lets Varus know he gives you, I'll give you a map. Sorry about that, Dart. There you go. Yeah, it's called a shrieker. It's an alarm.
Kill it.
But doesn't move. It's just a
Look, if it's loud and unexpected, we're gonna kill it.
Mm-hmm. It's making it, but it's echoing through the cave everywhere. This noise. And while you guys are doing that, can the rest of you guys hold on? Okay, you guys get to hit it, but shit, everybody else got to move while y'all are doing that. Come on now, because this is taking up time. It's whack, whack, whack. Yeah, so it definitely dies. Hey, everybody, just making sure it is full mushroom stew.
We're like cavemen, just smashing things.
And Stool runs up, upset. Jumping up and down was wanting to try to make everybody stop, but no, they wouldn't listen to Stool.
You're too slow, Mushroom.
Well, he is small.
Anybody ever see the Crudes?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, where they're just like smashing the seashell because it's strange and new. So that's what we are.
I'm just worried because it's making a noise.
It made a noise for a good 10, 15 seconds or longer as they started to whack at it. And it echoes through the cavern and from where Ruckus... Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Sorry. Don't need that. You have then... You can see that passageway continues onward and then begins to turn again toward the west.
Is there anything in this crevice to our right?
No, it's just a wall here, sorry.
I mean, we want to move north and east, right? Isn't that what we want?
We were trying to get back toward the lake. The diversion took you down and under, kind of from where y'all were at.
The diversion keeps taking us in the direction we were told not to go.
Yep.
Yeah. So I will. I'll just keep with the group then, because that's the only path.
Yeah.
It would be disrespectful not to eat our kills. I agree.
Yeah.
Isn't that what?
That's not on my edible list.
Isn't that what every hunter teaches their kid? You
Yeah, and use
gotta
every
eat what
part
you
of
kill.
it.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
not on my edible mushroom.
Yeah, I also took those notes.
Mm-hmm. All right. There's more. It turns and goes directly west now.
This is not the tunnel we want to be in.
Told you.
I thought they said like northwest or something like that.
We want to go northeast.
Right,
I
but you're
blame
trying to get
Shoeshot.
back. Yeah, you're trying to get yourself back to finding the shoreline. Also,
What is that red thing that is by where I want to be and where dirt is?
it's a plant. That's all. It's a pretty red plant. All right.
That's it? Just nothing about it that is.
No plant. It's just a plant.
So we left the Karen crawler with heavy damage. What happened?
Well, it was not attacking us. Me and Varus opted to throw some heals on it because it turns out it might be the mount of some kind of higher person at Schlubadop.
Awesome.
But they stay near their rider, so we're searching for the rider.
Oh, it's like stream. Has the store come up? Huh. Wonderful. Just so the stream knows, yeah, for the viewers and all, it looks like Stream Elements. Let me see what's happening here. No data to avail. Oh, no, there it goes. What the hell's going on? Why can't I get any... what else is there? Leader board. Nothing. Yeah, they must be having an issue. I'll check in a second here. Yeah, it's offline. It looks like. It's like they're having a problem with the bot. I bet. It's another attack. All right. You're moving in close again, and you see another archway. And also looks to be a pathway going north. But there is another archway and another shrieker sitting there. Another looking mushroom.
Should I just shoot it?
What can we ask Stool what the hell? Because he got upset when we killed the last one.
Mm-hmm.
So can we be
Did
like,
he really
hey,
cry
man.
about it?
Wait,
He cried a little bit about it.
yeah, but y'all, Stool's not anywhere near y'all. Boris is way in the back.
No, he cried when we killed the last one. So
Mm-hmm.
I'll be like, hey guys, hold up. Let's call Stool up here, and then I'll relay to Varus, hey, we need Stool to tell us about this. We got another one of those screaming mushrooms up here.
Yeah, tell him to make it stay sleepy.
Yeah, tell us, is it okay to kill it, or is that like, is it one of you, but some weirdo variant?
Boris,
I think
Yes?
Boris.
you're the only one
Okay,
that
there
talks to Stool.
Yeah, I just got back. What did he say?
We want to
We're not
know.
going through it again.
we got.
Didn't you just saw that I put that I be right back?
No,
VIP?
I missed it. No,
We thought you were going for bourbon.
Yeah, he said BRB.
That's the international symbol for bourbon.
Oh my.
Not in my country.
Yeah. Stream elements. What is going on?
No, so Varys, we got another screamer or shrieker, and we want you to talk to Stool and find out if he can either tell it to shut up, or is it okay to kill it, or is it one of his guys, and we shouldn't kill it. So it's a
Okay. I commute to Stool exactly that. Do we just asking? Do we have to kill it, or can you make it shut up?
Boing 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 boing.
He says that we can boing 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 him.
He is moving up here. Boing 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 boing, and he moves.
I start like flicking my my bowstring like this, boing boing boing.
Yep, and you see him. Yeah, he's kind of swaying. It's like if he was like a tree in the wind, and just kind of it's just very subtle. And the shrieker begins to do the same thing, ever so slightly. Yeah, and Stream Elements bot is offline, so that is why. I'll get a list of who came and watched that's in chat here in a little bit, or I'll monitor it all because I'll give y'all XP for watching. It looks like they're working on it, and I looked into their Discord channel. Days have broken it for the moment, so that means the store's down. So be careful, guys. Forrest, where are you going? Don't leave me.
Murder, Deathface.
It's okay, Hondo. I'll stay by your side.
I'm laughing inside because he doesn't know what I usually do when I'm alone.
Oh, but I do, Varus. I do. So
He's gonna find out.
yeah, Varus, you get some spore receptors back from Stool that he has calmed the Shrieker for only for a short period of time. Just don't touch it or get it. You have to stay with outside. Don't go within 5 feet of it, or it will still do its business. And
Guys, don't get close to this thing, please.
Are we trying to go north?
you hear north, and you hear water.
Yeah, that's what we want. We want the lake.
To your west.
What? God damn it.
Somebody check it out.
Later, Bugbear.
I'm stealthing. Looking for the water.
Where you were at, you see the cavern ventures off due north, and continues on out. Nothing fancy. You don't hear anything. It just looks like it continues on northward, but you have something that sounds like water, kind of a drip, and just the sound of it is to the due west, where everybody's at under the archway.
So can we have Ruckus talk to Shushar and ask him which way?
He if he doesn't know, honestly. He says it's either way. He says, well, this is a little bit different. He hasn't seen these markings or seen this, these arches, and concerning everybody's looking for tracks. He doesn't see anything of. He can't really tell. We're going to need some more research here to which way to go. Ruckus moves this way. Ruckus, you step into a little what you see is a pool of water, kind of green, light green, glowing. And it looks like there is a pathway on the other side of the water.
What do you guys think?
I think we should at least look north before we jump in the water, just to somebody poke their head that way. I can try stealth.
Shushar believes that the way, if he's getting his bearings right and all that he does believe that the correct way to go is north. If all else fails, he's telling Ruckus, always choose north. But not knowing this area, he would like to continue searching. He wants to know where this owner of the carrion crawler is. Someone of that, if there was truly someone of his clan, species riding this, it would be someone of importance. And he would like to know who it is, why they have left their mount there. And if it's been injured, then where is the rider? And he wants the group to please continue searching for it.
So we gotta cross water.
Does Shushar think it's his rider is most likely in the water? I mean, or to the north?
Shushar might take a bath, right? Because he needs to get wet.
He has no idea. He looks at this and kind of sniffs around. Here was his wisdom perception check.
Oh, wise Shushar, lead us.
Ruckus is going to enter the water and make his way, and you've got definitely, you can tell that it gets deeper and deeper to the as you venture out, you're on a little small landing shoreline, and it's it's cool, fairly brisk water. There is it closed a little bit down deep. You don't see anything moving in the water. Anybody else? He comes back.
Well, it's not very big, so we could get across the other side.
But do I see anything from where I'm?
No, you just see cavern moving. This continues on to the north, but the glowing rock and all that begins to die out as you continue looking north.
Like, no longer.
Looks boring to the north.
Well, I think we know which way we need to go.
Yeah. North.
Yeah. Exactly.
Boring is good.
Boring is not good.
You say things like that, we are gonna go north.
Bupito is your man-child now, lover. Okay, so forever and ever and ever now, Ars. He will never ever leave your side. You will never.
You understand what he just said? He said, "Man, child, lover."
Lover. That's right. And he is all yours to roll around with, and anything and everything. Now,
Ruckus called it right at the very beginning. Murder, death face.
Murdered.
Anything? Shushar wants to cross. Wants everybody to cross the. Now,
I go stool so I can carry him.
Yeah, well, stool tells you the shrieker is here for a reason. Then because it is used to alarm or let it makes a noise for a reason as a alarm. So somebody put it here for a reason.
Yeah, but it was right at the intersection of the north.
Guys, I think Stool just passed me some information that the screaming mushroom may be some kind of alarm or something that's trapped here.
Banjo and Varus, make a perception check. And Banjo's just on fire. Yeah, a rock fell down the wall on the south side and fell into the water. Just kind of out of nowhere, a rock just went and splashed into the water.
Do we see anything looking up there?
Your perception checks. The noise. Let's see. Would you see? Your eyes catch a glimpse of something moving up along the walls in the cavern. It's about 40 feet up the ceiling, and you could have sworn that something moved up there.
All right, I'll definitely signal to Varus to pass it on down to Ruckus that there's something up there. Could be a threat.
Can Ruckus fly up there and find out what the hell that is?
Come on, Ruckus, fly!
Oh, Stream Elements is back up. Yay!
Ruckus, we don't hear you, bud. Not hearing you, pal.
I've been talking this whole time.
Oh my god!
I heard a word you said.
Awesome. Yeah, I can definitely fly up there. Let's see. I'm gonna get to about here, and then I'm gonna caw my way up there.
And before he does that, I'm gonna cast resistance on him. As he goes by, I'll reach out and touch him with resistance.
Resistance to.
It is once before the spell ends, the target can roll a d4 and add the number rolled to one saving throw of its choice.
Yeah, it's like
Okay.
guidance, but for saves.
Okay.
And I turn myself into a reef shark.
Save Skittles, and you're gonna go into the water.
You're gonna jump in as a shark into the water.
Yep, as a reef shark.
And I'm gonna take to the air.
1 by land, 2 by sea. Alright.
Banjo's gonna get get an arrow ready just in case, since he saw something up in that ceiling. He's gonna be scanning there, ready an arrow.
Can
Roll
I get
me-
a cool shark token?
Yeah, hold on. Okay, yeah, oh yeah, I'll give you a token, all right, pal.
Give him a
Yeah.
guppy.
Yeah, do you have a street shark?
Exactly.
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping for. Don't worry, I'll get my own token. I'm gonna get my own token. Just wait.
What is what's the fish? The Pixar movie, the fish searching
Nemo.
for Nemo.
A street shark, a street shark.
I'm trying to find.
More along the lines of Dory, though.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was trying to. Here we go. Why can't I see this thing?
It's right there in the middle. It's on our
Yeah,
screen.
it's underwater. That is so cool. That is why it's set that way. So that is so funny. All right, Ruckus, roll me a perception check. Oh, you did a 14. Yeah, you don't see anything yet.
Banjo, where was this thing at?
It was in that
Oh, never mind.
southern.
Don't answer that. I can't ask that question. I forgot I was blowing the whistle.
Oh, that's right. Cuckoo, cuckoo. Yeah, more noise.
Alright, I'm gonna go
To the
I'm
south?
gonna go. Oh, is it to the south? All right. I'm gonna go 5 feet. I'm gonna go 5 feet forward, but 10 feet up.
All right, yeah, you're getting close to the ceiling, and a whoosh comes flying out of what you were looking at, a bank of rocks, and all of a sudden the rock moved, and this tentacle shot out and just went streaking right past your face.
Rocktopus. Oh, that is priceless.
And you see it, and when it moves back in, you know the area of it. The rest of the guys do not yet. So this is very similar to the water weird. Was that you were there Tuesday night. Yeah, so it's kind of like that. It basically all of a sudden it shrieks back in there and it becomes rocks again. And
but
it blends.
I can attack it, right?
You see it. You kind of know where it came from. Yes. But I need everybody to roll me initiatives, please.
And I think we all would have been keeping an eye on him, right?
But the issue is that it's camouflaged, and unless so here's how I do all this stuff. If it moves when it attacks and shoots back in, unless you're within melee range or seeing it part of the attack and right of that area, it becomes part of the landscape again. It's just like a water weird, and unless you're close by, you won't see what's going and it's also way up there. So it's part of the way I deal with the way do you be able to attack it. You have to get in and close and personal with these guys, taking the chance that you can get hit by it and whatever it will do to you to be able to see it. Because as soon as it stops moving again, it becomes indistinguishable from rocks. That's
okay,
part
but
of it.
Can we, if we are within spellcaster distance, hold an action for when it attacks Ruckus and then fire off?
If you will make a perception check with disadvantage unless you're close into it. With inside its range. It has here I will give you, because most of the water words were 5 feet. I think this guy actually has got, if you are within 15 feet of where it attacks, you will be able to roll a perception check to see it. Unless you're specifically looking at Ruckus is way up in the air there, and he's close along the wall.
Well, how is way up? Because I can see 60 feet.
Yeah, you can see it a lot, but you have to be closer to it. If you're paying attention, that's fine. And I get what you're saying. You're wanting to watch Ruckus and be able to shoot something off of it. But if you're standing around and you're not in an attack mode or anything like that, I won't allow you to try to shoot at it just because it's there on the combat tracker. You have to be physically paying attention to what's going on, just like you said. Okay.
Can I make a nature check to see if this thing can move along the wall, or if it's is this just where it lives?
You can make me a nature check if you'd like.
I was not.
Or a knowledge check, or I don't think nature would be.
Do you? Well, you speak Undercommon, so you're going to know a little bit about the underground.
This is from my area, so.
So nature is fine. You think it could have abilities to move. You think it might. How the hell did it get up here?
Grew there? I don't know.
All right, Banjo.
Well, I'm in a position to find out.
Alright, I'm gonna move there. Am I able to see it if I roll a perception?
Not as you're moving along. You have to wait. You're watching. If you're looking back up there, you can roll me since you kind of know something was going on up there. Roll me a perception with disadvantage. This guy is a bitch to see. Well, you bastard. All right, you think you may see it up there. I can't beat I can't beat that roll. So you think you got a beeline on it?
Alright, I'll take a shot at it. Banjo aims. He lets loose.
Oh my god, nice.
Ah, the ones. And I say, look, guys, he's up there. It's up there. It's a rocktopus.
It's like a Sharknado.
What?
That's right. Sharknado. Yeah, topsy-turvy. They don't want nothing. They're looking at that water and going, Man, but they're supposed to stay away from the shrieker. So everybody knows that. You're not supposed to get 5 feet near it. But Topsy keeps thinking he's going to put his toe over there. He keeps...
God damn.
Hondo.
Okay, so if I was watching Ruckus and I see this tentacle lash out,
You can roll. You can roll disadvantage to see if you see it.
Okay, so it's a -2.
No, you just click disadvantage on the and then roll your perception check.
All right.
It has a stealth modifier that you're having to beat. Stealth.
All right.
You do not see it anymore.
Okay, so if I don't see what's going on, I'm like something happens and I'm kind of surprised, but then can I prepare in action for like if something comes?
You'll be able to still try to take a shot but it's still you've got to see it first. You are nowhere near the combat with this thing. So you can still keep shooting. You can still keep trying to look at it with disadvantage. If you succeed, then I'll let you have the attack.
Unless what I'm saying is,
sorry,
I have 60 feet of dark vision. So
I'm letting you know that this is how this works. It's because it has a natural camouflage. As soon as it stops moving, you can't tell the difference from a rock and it. So you've got to be right up on it to see it move and attack. You're too far away, and I'll give you because you're looking at it and you've got dark vision to be able to use it.
I'm not looking at it. I'm looking at Ruckus.
Right, but you've got to be able to see it, and I'll give you the perception disadvantage. If you still see it, then I'll let you have the shot when it's your turn. But if not, then you don't get the reaction shot.
So you can't prepare an action if I'm watching Ruckus and I see some giant tentacle rip out of the wall and take a shot at Ruckus.
And then it moves back. It becomes you are shooting the tentacle, and the tentacle's all of a sudden gone back into the rock, and you have nothing to fire on.
Isn't that what a reaction shot is? A prepared action where we know something is out there. We don't know what it is, but as soon as it makes itself visible,
that's why I'm giving you the ability to try to look at it. That's what the perception shot is for.
I'm not trying to look at it. I'm trying to look at Ruckus.
But either say that he's Ruckus. It's right in front of Ruckus, and so
but it's camouflage. I'm not trying to find it where it is. I'm trying to find it when it attacks.
Can you do attacks? Can you just put the spiritual weapon or something like that in the vicinity that I'm in? Or how would you do a fireball or something?
Well, area of attacks, the area of effects different. That's like the depth charge we were talking about. Well, Monday Night's crew, there was a guy underwater and he went deep enough, so all of a sudden he starts blending. You can't see because the water's dark. So they did a shatter down there. Well, as long as he throws it in the general vicinity, then the creature's still going to be affected. With these creatures that have natural abilities to camouflage and all that, I've played is that you've got to be up within melee range to be able to catch it quickly, that it shoots and then ducks back underwater and all that. And Hondo is way down there, so I'm giving him at a disadvantage on his perception roll. If he succeeds, then he can get his reaction shot off. If he fails, then he wasn't fast enough to notice the creature when it struck out at you.
Okay, so what I'm saying is the creature struck and then it hid. And my perception roll was to see, do I see where it is? And you said, and my perception roll was low, and so I do not.
That's right.
And then, so what I'm saying is can I hold an action so that when the creature reveals itself to attack next time, I'll see this big tentacle coming out, then I can fire off my spell.
And I told you, I said to you, Hondo, that yes, if you succeed in your perception check and seeing it is quick enough to strike out and hit him. If it attacks him and catches him, then you do see it, because now this tentacle is what it's trying to do is wrap itself around Ruckus. And so now you have a clean shot because the damn thing's sticking out and you clearly know that it's in there, that's coming out of the rock. But if it is...
I'm saying it's a separate perception.
I'm telling you no. I've already told you, I'm letting you know that you get a perception check when it attacks for your reaction. And if you pass that perception check, then you can fire your reaction shot off, because of the distance where you're at.
When it attacks Ruckus or whoever in a moment, I'll roll a separate perception check.
And when it's your turn, yeah, exactly. On its turn, since you're holding your action to say, I want to fire if this thing strikes out again, to try to hit it. When it fires off, I'm giving you a reaction shot. Are you fast enough to hit it?
Can I ask a quick question? Okay, so from what you're saying, shouldn't his check not be a perception? Shouldn't it be a dexterity? And based off of that, his attack should be either with a normal attack or with a disadvantage?
We could do it that way. It's because it's so quick. It's a reaction shot, but he's got to be able to see it.
Because you're saying, like, is he fast enough? But that's not perception. That'd be like more like a dexterity.
Well, that you're able to determine, because he's so far away, is he able to determine that the rocks, between the rocks and the tentacle, because he's that far away? Can he determine what's going on up there? And so I'm saying no, he can't, because he's too far away. Even on the Tuesday night deals, the water weirds, you had to be right up on top of them to strike one if it came out and latched onto you, because as soon as it went back in the water, they are water now. You can't discern them from the water in the deal. I'm doing the same thing with him. He looks like rocks. So unless you're right up on top of it, you can't really tell what the hell's rock and what the hell's roctopus.
I feel like I'm not being understood in what I'm
no, I totally understand what you're saying, and I'm letting you know that when it attacks on its turn, you want to be able to have a reaction shot to shoot at it with the spell. And I'm saying yes, but you still first have to see that you can determine that you're shooting it and not rocks, that you're able to, that far away, to able to determine that you're actually trying to hit the creature. And that's what the perception check's for, again.
How far away are we?
Yeah, well, you're that plus 40 feet up in the air.
All right.
You're far enough away that this thing's becoming natural camouflage, and you're having a hard time determining what it's doing, unless you want to get up and close and personal with it.
So this thing is retracting itself into the rocks?
No, it is a roctopus. It looks like rocks. It is just like a water weird, but it's rock based. If you're in the water with a water weird, you can't determine where the weird's at when it's moving or doing anything until it attacks you. That is part of its natural camouflage. Same thing with this thing. It just starts becoming the rocks again. It's a roctopus.
Right. So when it lashes out, I will be able to roll a new perception check.
Correct.
Okay.
As a reaction.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anything? Or you want to move, or you want to stay there?
Well, I don't want to get in the water, because who knows what the hell's in there, so I'll stay here.
A shark. Man. There's a shark. Yeah. Right. So here you go.
It's a street shark. Right. We don't know what a street is, but...
Pass your turn.
Yes. Sorry.
No, it's okay. It's turn, and here it goes. You're going to get your shot now, because it's going to do its attack.
Well, that's if I can perceive it.
That's right. But it comes out, and whoosh, see, and it would miss, and so that quickly, and Ruckus is going to be sitting. Ruckus actually gets a perception check. Now, both of you, whoever wants to make shots at it, if they're paying attention, you held your action. All right, now you okay? Okay, hold on there, boys. Now, Ruckus, hold on now. Okay, you were holding your, okay, so you guys hold on. I know you want to kill the damn thing, but give me a second. It does have abilities to try to beat your ass. So, Ruckus, why were you holding your action? Did you told me that?
I had my weapons out.
That's fine. All right, and same thing now. It was Hondo's roll. Hondo, your let me see, where's it? Stealth roll. All right, its turn. We'll have to re-roll it here. Okay, so you did see it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you saw it, so now you can target it with your spell
Okay.
and fire away.
All right, let me make sure I untarget Ruckus so I don't hit him.
And I saw somebody else roll a perception. Was that... Who else rolled something? Or is it just me?
Didn't
Okay.
Banjo... Wasn't Banjo holding an action?
Oh, for shit's sakes.
I had them ready to attack at one point, but I don't know if it counts now.
Well, if you were... Yeah, you were... I thought you said you turned around and were looking up that way.
Yeah, I'm
okay. So that's fine. If you... I thought I saw another dice roll up there, but if you haven't rolled a perception, go ahead. If you wanted to try to hold an action to shoot it.
Disadvantage, right?
Yes. You still saw it. Because your well, hell yeah, your perception's it's a 50. Oh yeah.
Hey, is there a way that we can make the NPCs invisible except for Topsy and Turvy, and then just put one token for them, so we're not because they're not really doing anything in the fights anyway.
I can hide them right now. Well, I mean, you're saying you want Topsy and Turvy in on this action or something?
Yeah, I mean, just because they're useful in a fight, and
they're all useful. They have to be. All right. Is that okay? So he did his attack. Hold on. So no, actually, I can't hide them. Can I? No, I'll just have to bang through them because I can't hide them like I can NPCs. I don't have that ability because even if I hide their token, it doesn't hide them on the combat tracker because they're friendlies. Dirt.
Okay.
You're moving.
Everybody hear me?
Yep.
All right. I don't want to jump down, so I want to make sure that I'm not in the water at that point.
Yep.
Because it's 20 feet below us. And I just want to make a perception check to see if there's anything in the water below me so that when I jump in, I don't get eaten by a shark.
There's a shark in the water.
But like bad.
It's a blue shark with a hairy with a beard.
Well, so I'm gonna recognize that.
And rollerblades.
Yeah, rollerblades. Yeah, and shoe sharks in the water. But that's all you see. You can make me a perception check, sure, if you'd like.
And I'm not looking for the rock wall creature. I'm just making sure there's nothing like.
You're looking in the water. Yeah, you're trying to see. Mm-hmm.
Whoops.
You do not perceive anything else in the water because it clearly, the glow of the water and all that gives a great outline of the shark and Shushar. And there's some dark spots down along the floor and all that, but from what you're seeing, you don't see anything else kind of swimming in the water at the moment. Other than
I would like to jump in the water and swim over to where the blue thing is. Because that looks like land.
It's part of the, it is a plant. Yeah, and it's just the shoreline. A little nook right there. That's all.
Then that'll end my turn.
Okay. The weasel mushroom's with you, and Banjo, make me a perception check. You feel hot breath on your back.
Yowza.
And this creature looks like this.
Is this one of those new?
It's another one.
Awesome.
Mm-hmm.
That is creepy looking.
It kind of looking. And you kind of see that as you turn on, you felt the breath as it bites down on you. That you see that the back end of it was faded and was solidifying in front of you. Best way I can just say it was you could see through it to the other side.
Sounds just like Bupito.
And it bites down on you and gives you a nice chomp. Pepito is upset. He's trying to come Where's my Varus? Where's my Varus? I miss my Varus. Shark Man. I'll take the shark out of the water since you've changed yourself there.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Just in case anybody hasn't seen it, we have a shark, rollerblading shark in the water. All right. What you going to do? How the hell did you get 22 10? Oh, that's from the shark. Thank you. Never mind. Vars, we can't hear you if you're talking.
Oh, he said be right back. Like
Oh,
5 minutes
BRB.
ago.
All right. Well, then he's dealing with his kid. So boom, 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 boom. Ruckus, you're up.
Okay. I'm gonna
Now,
make
yeah, you have advantage on the check because you're right there in front of it. Okay.
Okay.
I've done it different ways, but I'm trying to because you're being attacked by it and looking at it. You have. Did you want to roll out at advantage?
I didn't know if I needed to make one to know that Banjo was being attacked.
Oh, well, you heard that scream, that was a growl and chomp chomp on him. And he went, oh shit, you know.
Wait, Ruckus has whatever I cast.
You're gonna take another pop shot from him.
That's fine.
Yeah, he has advantage on a save.
Okay. Well, that actually will give everybody the ability to.
Virus is back.
Missed you. He sucks. All right. So, and y'all now this ability you'll be able to. If Hondo, you'll be able to make another check again because that was going on your turn. That op attack happened. Now, Ruckus, you're cawing above this big cat. And
did that attack that he did on Banjo, was that to sink his teeth and keep them there, or is that just a bite attack?
it was just a bite. Just a bite.
All right.
Bonjol.
I'm gonna kind of flank around him.
Well, he's attacking you. So
yeah, no, I'm just making it so that if anybody else gets advantage.
That's fine. Understood. Hey, he turns with you.
And I slide my rapier into his throat, hopefully. Nope.
Ooh.
And that's all I could do. Actually, I'm going to use my bonus action to go into my tunnel fighting, I guess. Which I'll remind you what it does once I remember what it does. So.
All right. Fine. Hondo.
Okay, so
what did I do in my turn?
You're gonna actually Hondo hold it. If you don't hold for a second, if you don't mind, Hondo, let me give Varus his turn. So you're gonna move, Varus.
Yes. What do I see underwater?
Nothing. Water.
Not even the octopus?
No, it's up in the ceiling. But
Oh, come on! You did it on purpose.
It's been up. That's why Ruckus was flying up there. Ruckus caught his way up there. Did you miss that part of the action?
Yeah, I saw part of it.
Yeah.
But okay, I'm gonna stay here. I'm not gonna do anything special. I'm just gonna stay here.
Okay.
Pass my turn.
That's fine. Hondo, your turn. You're back to you. Sorry.
Yeah, no worries. So I can take a perception check to see if I can see the creature.
Oh yeah, because it lashed out at him on the op attack, and so it's a disadvantage. Roll me another one.
Okay.
No, it too quick for you.
All right. So I can hold another action
Yup.
and re-roll perception again if it moves.
Correctamundo.
All right, I will do that.
Okay.
And do I have to tell you what the hold action is, or
I would assume it's an attack of some sort, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it's not. I mean, last time I did Guiding Bolt, but this time I'll do Sacred Flame.
No problem. Pass your turn or you move.
Oh yeah. No, sorry.
All of a sudden, a mass releases from the ceiling and drops down on top of Varus. And now it is in the water.
So do I get my attack as it drops?
Yep, you sure can, because it's big.
Okay. God damn it.
Random, it's monster. Yeah. Oh, did you miss? Oh, it made a success. Okay. Yep. And it drops into the water right next to Varus. And miss it. Holy moly. Dirt. You do now see something in the water now with Varus.
See something? Okay.
Yes.
Fairly
big.
Were any of my spells used while I was...
Nope. I don't think so.
Then I'm gonna, Melf's ass.
Melts ass.
Oh, awesome. And, I'm gonna probably move over a spot and try in the corner.
Form? I think you just need one word. Let's see. Alright, Varus.
I eat it. I bite it.
Yep, I figured as much. It wasn't counting on that, not knowing it has not seen a shark before.
I have 2 attacks if I remember right. And I end my turn.
Alright. That's not moving, not moving, not moving, not moving, moving. The ruckus.
Same thing. I'm going to go ahead and attack this Gorglid.
Hit. Another hit.
Pass my turn.
And sure would have moved across. Banjo.
Alright, Banjo's gonna swing at this creature in front of him. And then I'm going to take a step back. And I avoid his off attack just because of
You're dancing?
Swashbuckling, yeah, basically. And I'm gonna also use my bonus action to go back into tunnel fighting, and when he comes to attack me again, it enables me to get a free attack with my reaction, so I get at least an extra attack.
Okay. Hondo.
Okay, so the squid is in the water.
Yes, it is.
All right, I will take another shot with Sacred Flame.
Free for all now. Quite lit up. There it goes. All right. It's going to give some damage to that. It is now going to wrap itself around you, Varus. So you have to contest to break the grapple with strength checks before you can do anything else. But it's trying to pull you underwater, not knowing that you can breathe underwater. How exciting is that? Dirt.
It's heavy, right? I'm gonna magic missile at head base. And then well, I don't know my swims. Do I even know my swim?
Is it half movement?
It's swift. It's a half movement. Yeah.
So I'd like to stay on the opposite side.
Just move like that.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Weasel's on my shoulder so he doesn't.
Yeah, it doesn't get wet.
My head.
No, you don't want a wet weasel.
Yeah, no wet weasel.
Okay.
Later.
All right. Well, it doesn't have anything to do but turn to. Oh, we're not locked. No, we are locked. It will bite the ruckus and miss. And oh, is it really? Huh. I should maybe key that in. Varus, you may make a strength check, please.
Can I just bite him? I don't have to get free. I don't mind being underwater.
Ruckus, I haven't with your where we haven't actually done a bite attack with you on a grapple and all that. This is a new one because normally I wouldn't let you hit, but because you're a shark, go ahead.
I can turn pretty far.
yeah, well, I mean, it's just because he's wrapped around you and all that. Normally I wouldn't let you swing at him and all that, but a bite's different, I guess. I'll allow it.
Yay! Street Shark wins!
Ruckus.
I'm gonna go ahead and keep attacking this dog.
Hit. Banjo.
Alright, Banjo will take a step forward and take another swing at this creature. Is it still facing me or facing...
No, it's now facing Ruckus.
Alright, I'll take a swing at him.
Oh, that'll do it. The target must succeed DC plus your level 16 or receive disadvantage for its next attack. So DC 16 save does not. Disadvantage on its next attack. Alright.
Alright, cool. So damage. and I will take another step back because that's my reach. My reach is 10 feet, so
Okay.
as long as I'm always in my tunnel fighting stance, I can take an attack at him.
Got you. Okie dokie. Hondo.
So, how do melee attacks work underwater? Or is it just assumed like normal?
With a true attack like that, I'd probably roll it at disadvantage, just because it's underwater.
So, like swinging a hammer or something.
Yeah, it's because I mean, it's really, I don't know if I haven't actually remember if there's any rules on it, because, when you're swinging something like that, because it's, it slows you down, and the strength that you need to do anything with it, I would, still put it at a disadvantage, so that if you still hit, then you get your damage for it. I need to read up on it, actually. Probably that's a good question. So,
Okay,
but right now it'd be disadvantage.
All right, I will. I'll shoot from the shore then.
Okay.
Another sacred.
He failed, and you killed him.
Boom, bam.
Now you've got mushroom and calamari.
So I still have movement.
Yep.
And I have, because of my ring, I have 40 feet of water movement.
Okay.
So I will move there.
I've never seen a dwarf in armor swim so fast.
Yeah.
That's right.
I'll say, hey, there's to you, Tomblock.
Is he his dog? Well, yeah, dog shows to be watching.
Is he watching?
Well, he's either watching or he's squatting. No. All right. Dirt.
Well, I would kind of like to finish my move out of the water if I could. It's not going to end up right there. And,
You're swimming.
Yeah. I'm swimming.
You're getting close. All right, the weasel, the doggy. It missed.
I thought it was dead.
Not the dog. The octopus is.
Oh, dang it. I forgot about the dog. Sorry, guys.
Or cat, whatever you want to call it. Vars, you're up.
Yeah, I want to search this water and see if this mini lagoon, and see if there's a way out under the water.
All right, Vars is searching. Roll me a perception check in the tower, please. You're not discovering anything at the moment. All right. Ruckus.
I'm going to try to kill this dog.
Does that look like a dog to y'all? It looks like a...
I don't know.
A hybrid. Fine. Kill my little doggy. You cut it in half and it begins to fade and disappear as you cut through it.
Banjo will take a look around this western area, see if there's anything interesting. And be stealthy about it.
Roll me a perception check. You are able. You actually with some water tracks. So there are some tracks, footprints that seem to actually go the direction back down and then turn east around the corner there.
Yeah, I'll point that out to the rest of the group. There's some tracks going down there around the corner to the east.
Let's see. And this takes us out of initiative for the moment. And everybody, then over here is, oh, now Stool just kind of sits at the water's edge. He can't swim.
I'll go get him.
You'll get there. All right. And he'll stand on your back as you swim. You'll ferry him across.
Yep.
All right. There it moves out.
Then
Bars.
just take a peek around the corner.
Yeah, it's coming. What did you roll? All right, you come in there, and Ruckus, you're moving in there. Give me a stealth check, please. All right, y'all look in and hear grunting and see. All right, come here.
Now we're talking.
Throw him into the water.
Yep. They seem to be preoccupied discussing something in Orcish.
This is a fight I can get behind.
All right. You guys give me an idea what you want to do, or we can roll initiative.
Well,
I'm gonna back up
and
make everyone else aware of what's going on.
Yeah, and like if we can get some free shots off ahead of time, that'd be cool. Before we start initiative.
Yeah, I'm gonna use my.
Let me fireball the place up.
Yeah, I mean we can do that, and then whoever's alive, we can do. I'm gonna try using my hand crossbow and try to knock them out.
Yeah, maybe figure out what they're doing here.
Was there anyone else over there? Like, where's that guy we're looking for? Is he not in this room?
You haven't seen You've seen what you've seen in the room so far.
All right. I'm gonna wait for Daedalus. As soon as Daedalus finishes his cast, I'm gonna shoot whoever's still alive.
Yeah, I'd like to ready an action for the same as Ruckus is doing. So
Dirt.
Yep.
I'm trying to find the fireball token.
I'll get the token for you. You need to make me a stealth check though, as you step around the corner there. Or
Every time we open up tokens, it freezes.
it shouldn't.
I think it's my computer. I'm gonna get.
No, it's mine too. Fantasy Grounds is freaking out right now.
Spell tokens. Isn't it? All right, you're good. Yo, you got them all. That's 20. Yeah, there's definitely. Yeah, so.
And I'm just gonna target them all.
That's right. Target them all.
That thing is massive.
Who keeps moving?
Me. Sorry.
Do I have them all targeted?
Oh, you can click on them and check. Use the combat tracker. 1, 2, 3. You're missing orc number 2. It looks like. Yeah, just control. There you go. Orc 1, 2. That looks like all of them.
Orc. Go.
There we go. Let's see what happened there. All right, roll your damage now. You got some half and half. It looks like about.
Wow.
Took a couple out. It looks like more than that. Took half of the orcs out. Boom.
In there.
That was awesome.
Yeah.
That's why I'm a wizard.
now me and Ruckus pop in and go pew pew pew.
Yeah, let's take some shots now.
They're fighting orcs.
Cool. I refill my drink. I come back. Fireball. That is awesome.
Oof. What's the range on those crossbows?
I mean, I just would have moved into the room. I don't know what the range. I think it's 60 or something like that.
They're short, I thought.
Yeah. So if it's within if it's outside 30 but within 120,
well,
what is that?
30 feet means you can shoot it. Anything outside of that, it's a disadvantage.
Just straight disadvantage?
Yep.
Okay. I'm going to take the shot.
I missed. We missed.
Yes.
All right. We can roll me initiatives. Mars, what did you do? Oh, you changed your picture. Get that dude out of there. Where's he at?
Who's that guy?
I know that's the big portrait of him. I need to. I'll send you this picture of ours so that you can switch back and forth with the right token.
Yeah, I had no option.
Yeah, I got to give it
I was
to you.
thinking of having a bald guy, but I don't think we don't need any more of that.
No, there's plenty of ball guys. All right, everybody's. Let me roll my initiatives. All right, are we done? Everybody rolled.
Yep.
The weasel's first. You want your weasel to do anything? Family friendly.
Okay, I will have my.
Wait, it's 10:30.
Yeah, you can be a little snappy.
My weasel will stay put.
That's good.
As it should.
Luracus.
I am going to move into range of this orc 4.
All right, put it here.
And I'm going to do subduing damage on this one. Do you want me to roll the damage, or
Yeah, you gotta roll damage. Basically, you gotta. Yeah, basically, you're just saying you're gonna knock him unconscious. That's all. And so, that's what they're doing now. Now he shows unconscious, and I just don't take him off the board now. So, that's the easiest way to do that.
I'm gonna do subduing damage on this one as well. Oh, this guy apparently succeeded his saving throw. I'll end my turn.
Hondo.
All right, so is subduing damage possible while casting a spell?
I don't think so, because it's gonna be I mean, how?
Sleep. Only sleep.
But sleep would be, yeah. Because you're not able to. I don't know how you would say that I want to make my spell so that it only does so much. Like the
person.
Flat of the blade type deal. So I'd have to say it'd be a melee attack that can be able to, a true actual physical attack.
All right, and are the tokens locked?
Now they are.
Okay.
Had to open them up for the fireball.
Do I have line of sight on Orc 4 from there?
He's unconscious on the floor. But you do.
Okay. Well, I'm kind of thinking if Ruckus's intent is to get information, the drones are not the way to do it. It's the Eye of Groomish guy. So, what do you think, Ruck? You all right if I take out the drone or try
Yeah,
to?
I was just gonna try using both of them, but yeah, I don't care.
Oh wait, he's already dying. So
That's right. He's knocked him out. He did when he do subduing or non-lethal damage is what he's saying is he's wanting to just take him out so that you can interrogate him later is basically what he's wanting to try to do. So that's where he's at right now.
Okay, so I am going to give advantage to Banjo. Rather than attack, I'll give advantage to Banjo.
Okay.
And pass my turn.
Thank you.
Dirt.
Okay, so we have one unconscious, and we still have the Eye of Gromash.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we
She unconscious.
Which good information.
I'm gonna enter the hold an attack or the orc that enter or else that enter. There.
All right, so I was pulling something up. That's not doing anything. Banjo.
Alright, Banjo's gonna run in there using the advantage that Hondo so graciously gave me.
Okay.
And I'm gonna hit him with the hilt of my dagger to knock him unconscious, or attempt to knock him unconscious.
Hit. Holy crap. That's a hit with the dagger hilt?
Yeah.
To the side of the temple.
That's why we don't hand them swords, man.
I was like looking, I think it's just going to be one die, and then all of a sudden it just blasted away, almost max damage. All right, yeah, he falls to the floor also. He crumples on the ground.
Very nice.
And we are out of combat for the moment. And you guys are in the room. We'll see. Yeah, you're not supposed to see him yet. Just ignore him.
So what
little fish head popping out there.
Yeah, whatever we do, don't go to the door on the left.
It's like when you're fishing at the lake and they just like one of the carp or something just pops up and splashes near you, and it's like, what the hell?
What are we doing?
I guess search the bodies.
They have. We'll find a total of what's 7 times 14?
98.
98, yeah.
98 gold, all right?
Well, we'll disarm the two that are unconscious and I'll tie them up with some rope too.
Yeah.
I'll give some special attention to the Eye of Groomish. Does he look to have anything of more importance on him?
No, he has. You can tell that he looks to be some type of shaman type, spellcaster type. He has a spear, and it has some, feathers around it and all that, but you don't detect. He's, he doesn't have anything, you don't see anything of particular use to him, no. Special.
I mean, he's kind of, if he's got the name of his god in his title, he's...
You know that's what they call their shamans.
All right, so I'm going to call Dirt over and be like, hey, give this guy the once-over for magic stuff.
And I would walk over there and, see if I could magic.
Negatory. He has a orc book, a spell book.
I would grab that right away.
It's, an orcish, you think.
I'm looking.
Do you read orc?
I don't think so, but I'm going to check.
No, you don't.
Yeah. What page is languages on?
I'm looking for...
it should be abilities down the bottom.
No, I have goblin, but orcish.
No orcish.
It's in...
Yeah, abilities.
Oh, gosh darn it. I took... Oh, I could have talked to that one guy. The one giant we've seen.
Okay. What is this I'm seeing? Solomon everyone. Oh, my lord. Okay. Yep. What else? What are we doing? You got him bound up? Did you gag him?
Yep.
For some odd
Of
reason,
course we did.
I feel compelled to move down here.
With a big...
There's bright light coming out of there.
Keep the poor gag and binded orcs far away from Bupito.
Yeah.
And
Bopito's only got eyes for one guy.
yeah, where is Bopito? Bopito, come here, Bopito. He's checking you out. No, you can't move anywhere. He's checking you out. He's making sure you're okay. You're being, and here comes, here comes Eldith. Eldith runs up on Bosmac. My hero, you protected everybody.
You better believe it, baby.
Give her a kiss.
I don't kiss mullets.
All right. Yeah, Banjo, you look around and you see a lava pit, or it looks to be lava, hot goes, and there is a figure laying on the ground, beat up pretty bad, in dire need of assistance. And it looks like a fish dude.
Yeah, I signaled to Hondo and Shushar definitely to get over here. Seems like we found your Sloopy Doopy Koatoa Archpriest.
I'll give him the once over, Duff. What do I see?
Yeah, he's beat up. Looks like his stuff's been riled through. He's kind of coming to, and Shushar pushes everybody out of the way and grabs this fish dude and pulls him away from the lava that's there. And there's really, that's the only thing you just kind of see there, and they kind of held there, and he pulls him back out here and begins to have a discussion with him. And Ruckus, you're listening to this, and the rest of the group begins to move around too. Oh, hell, Dirtless, what the hell are you doing? Like exploding in size there, pal.
Growing into a giant.
Where's Ruckus? They gotta come over here. Anybody watching the Orc or Grumish? We're just gonna leave them.
Yeah, no, you keep moving, everybody. Yeah. Got it.
Banjo will go watch him for sure.
No.
Yeah, Eldith.
Oh, she stays next to you, pal.
Is she going to stand next to me?
She's loving up on you.
All right.
I'm gonna set Topsy and Turvy on top of him. Tell him not to let him move.
On top of the Gromish dude. Okay. Yep. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, she'll go over here. Okay, watch this dude. All right. So they begin to speak in Undercommon, and he begins to talk. You hear, Slooberdoop kind of comes out a little bit, and he's waving his hands, and you see Shushar bows a little bit to him, and takes definitely a passive. He's pacifist anyway, but what's the word I'm looking? Dominant and subservient stance to this priest. It's a high priest that Shushar doesn't know who he is, and you begin to hear the terms "society of brilliance," Ruckus, coming from his mouth, and he's talking, and it's pretty fast. But there's also a bunch of slur words, and there's words you don't understand. They're talking in another language too, their own language. But you hear the word "society of brilliance." And the words phraseness, phraseress, Faerzress. Here's some words about that, and he's pointing around, looking, and he waves his hands, and he hear other members of this group. So they talk for a little bit, and Shushar turns around and he comes back over to explain to you what is happening here. And what you have found is this priest has revealed himself. He is a member of the Society of Brilliance, and they are a sect of creatures that live down here in the Underdark, trying to solve these issues of the Underdark's problems. The magic going away, this madness that is beginning to affect individuals. That's everybody that lives down here. And actually, I'm going to have you guys get to roll up on this madness table here in a second. They're researching the causes of this, and they call this thing, one of the things they're calling about is called the Phraseress. It's a magical energy that has Drow origins on it, but because that's at least what they think it is, but they can't solidify the question and answer to that. Is it Drow origin or not? It has the feeling of it, but they don't know for certain because they can't. They don't want, their Drows won't talk to them. But what they're discovering is that the society, the areas all over the Underdark are suffused with this. If I am drunk, do I still have to roll? Drunk from what?
He's drunk with power, obviously.
He's not drunk with power. Anyway, they are, you know what? Here, you're going to get drunk because you guys, where's he at? Where'd Bapito go? All right, here we go. Hey, pal, don't mess with me. So they've been trying to investigate areas down here in the Underdark that are suffused with this Phraseress, to ascertain it has something to do with what they think is, have been a couple of small incursions of demonic incursions been happening, in Sloobadoop and other outlying towns. Sloobadop, there are other members of his society that you might run into, they all spread out around the Dark Lake, and from there to research and find out what is going on with this Phraseress. And he got caught with his mount, his carrion crawler, and he talks to Shushar, and Shushar lets him know where the creature's at and that it's okay. And the Phraseress you need to watch out with, and he's telling that to you, Ruckus. He's telling you there's magic can fire off wrong as you stay longer down here and get in, and become more. The more of this Phraseress takes over, it becomes infused with you. Magic will start to misfire or turn completely on you.
I just flex and be like, I don't use magic.
Well, the question is if you're going to relay this to the rest of your group, because the rest of the group does not know this yet. So yeah, they're finding out that there are certain aspects that are good and certain aspects that are bad to this, and that if you find an area, if you begin to search into areas, you become into caverns like this that are lightly filled with dim light, that means that the Phasers is in this area and you're being affected by it as you stay in this cavern. And that it is, they also, these creatures, Society of Brilliance, they have the ability to use teleportations to be able to teleport in 30 feet movements, increments and all that. Well, but when you're in the Phase area, you can't. And that's unfortunately what happened with him and his mount, that he got caught in here, and these orcs, we wasn't sure what the hell they were doing. They seemed lost and upset that they were stuck down in the Underdark, at least from what he didn't speak, can't speak with them, but they were definitely agitated, and were they took their agitations out on him, apparently. But he says he's told Shushar to be careful when you get into these areas, that because of what they do to magic, but also it has demonic overtones to it, and that means a demon or some type of chaos lord has come through this area, and the phrasing seems to be tied to that. And just be prepared that could be afoot, that demons could be afoot, and magic will go array on you from time to time. So, and there's no way they seem to be able to get rid of it right now. They've tried some dispel magics and anti-magic fields and all that. Some anti-magic fields will work depending on how close you are to big pockets of this stuff, but other times it just has no effect at all. And continue moving and watch each other, because madness will ensue as you continue to stay down in this area. Okay, Ruckus.
So
Yep.
We don't want that. So take us to the lake.
Or out of the light.
No,
this
to the
whole
lake.
This
Take
whole
us to the lake.
the lake. Yeah, no, that's the yeah. So, Shlubadoop, not Slubadop. This is Shlubadoop. This if you will let him he will get his mount. Then you will head on up. Head north out of this area, and we should be able to get you back on track to the Dark Lake, because he came down from this north tunnel. He hadn't seen this tunnel. This opened up apparently after a small earthquake tremor for some reason. They still haven't figured out what that was, and he was researching this area when he saw the glow and came down here and got popped by the orcs. Okay.
North we go.
Wait, are we going to interrogate the orcs?
I don't know. Are we?
All right, we'll slap them awake and ask them what are they doing down here.
Who speaks orc?
Nobody.
Oh, no.
Our blades might help.
Yeah, see if they know common.
Yeah, do any of them know common?
Yeah, they do. I think that, yeah, they do. I was just messing. I was like, it was silence. Nobody speaks orc. Yeah, they speak common. They have no idea where they're at. They were up above. They were actually out somewhere outside, stalking some elves, and they were here. And all of a sudden, one minute they're standing, planning their attack, and the next minute there was an earthquake, shaking of the ground, and a flash, and boom, they ended up down here, over in the front area where the dead mushroom is at, and where the carrion crawler's at. They ended up there, and oh no. I saw it. Oh no. Well, it's like we've got visitors.
So these guys are useless to us now.
Yeah, they were just fodder for you, honestly. But they were put down here for no reason whatsoever.
What do you guys want to do with them?
Send them to the great beyond.
I was gonna give them gold and send them all the other way.
I'm just going to leave them in a room with Bapito and assume that life will go on pleasantly from there.
Yeah, life will find a way.
Oh, the chat is restless apparently here. Holy moly. What is it? Let's see. What did these creatures do?
Dun.
What the hell?
Someone's spending some points.
Yeah, they're bored. They're bored, so they're taking it out on y'all. Alright. I want action. Yeah, I could tell. I already could tell that was the point of that whole deal. Alright. Where are we going?
We're going north.
Yeah, you got to go back up to the shoe shark, the Sloobadoop wants to go get. Yeah, you don't get to mess with that slot. He's coming out. He is. Okay, leave that slot alone. Where is he in the? What the hell? Critical. All right. I'm taking the orcs off the board. Y'all can kill them or hold on to them, but they're. What the hell? Where's my slot?
We kill them for
there's more XP. Yeah.
Yeah. Why wouldn't we?
Yeah, that's fine. I got that. I don't have my slot though. Why the hell?
I killed him in the lava.
That's fine. You can put him in the lava.
Feed him with that slot.
I'm putting him in the. There we go. All right. Yeah, this guy's gonna come out of the lava. All right. Ruckus, Hondo, and Dirtless. Everybody, make me perception checks. It's not that big of a monster, but hey, maybe. Fumble. Alright, hold on. Formfit, we were getting here at the end of the session and he just fired off a bunch of stuff here. Alright, so we've got everybody roll me initiative because there's this creature comes croaking up out of the lava pit and.
Oh, god dang it. Always so low.
That's right. And now, and I've got a critical hit for me. I got that done. And then Hondo's got a card. Okay. And then Varus got a fumble. Isn't that nice? Isn't that nice of
Why me?
Form? Because you're being mean to Bapito. I don't know. Form bought it for you. Everybody rolled up initiative except for, oh no, who's missing? All right, good. We'll get after it here. This could end the evening then. All right, Ruckus would do what Ruckus does, and that would be to charge in And he has you. Oh, crap. He just knocked it out.
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
Conscious, what does it say he's got to make? He's unconscious, DC plus the save, so it's 16 at the start of his turn, or taking damage, or target taking damage ends. Alright, well, he's unconscious now. Right? No, I gotta give it to him. Alright, hold on. That didn't go well. And then... and just form-fitting damage. Alright, well, you gave me a crit first, Form. He's got, unfortunately, the creature just got his ass knocked out. Oh, hold on. An advantage now is Raiding Predators. Well, hey, Stream Elements was down earlier, so alright, and alright, he comes running over here, understanding the creature of a wow, this mother son of a crap. He's got a... Wow.
What, it looks like you.
He is... Man, he's gonna... Oh, it succeeded. His Sacred Flame. Alright, well... Who's next? Varus. No, Varus, you're not grappled. Let me take that off of you. You're not grappled.
143 hit points. And the best he can come up with is Sacred Flame.
He's... Hey, baby. He's got, well, anything he's got is hold all this stuff. The guy's unconscious.
I move here.
And he doesn't want to, all this stuff. You guys, he's like, I mean, you got this.
I know for a fact that any cleric casting Sacred Flame is a piece of shit.
Why would you say that about yourself?
I know, right? Because that's like my go-to.
Does this creature has anything of metal on him?
No. It does not. He looks like this. If y'all don't know what a slide looks like.
That looks about what I was thinking.
I think I see an earring there.
Mm-mm. He doesn't. He's got natural armor. And he just came up out of the lava.
Yeah, give me a second.
You're putting the chat to sleep.
Okay, I'm gonna use Moonbeam.
All right.
There you go. I like it.
And I put it on him.
Okay. So when he starts his turn, you will throw the damage on him. Or the save and the damage, right?
Yep.
Alright. Yeah, he doesn't, because it's not an attack, that's not the fumble form, he has to be a melee attack. This is a spell attack, so there's not a fumble, it's actually a save. So this has to be a different attack, but we'll still hold on to it, trust me. Anything else, Varus, or pass your turn? Varus.
Yeah, what?
Pass your
Sorry,
turn.
my wife was talking.
Pass your turn. All right, now he has to make a, what was that? It was a con saving, con DC plus level.
I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it.
Well, yeah, you make yours first, but he has one he has to make for something else. What did happen
Oh, crap.
I made a save. Now he's got to make a con saving throw. Here.
I get to deal damage anyways.
Yeah, alright. Well, he's not unconscious anymore after this.
But did you have him prone for all the attacks that were made?
the only one that's hit him so far with who's else has shot at him. Slod fell down. Vars did a moonbeam, which does nothing. Prone doesn't matter. That's it.
Eldritch didn't attack?
No.
And she's back there. She's back there watching the orc.
Okay.
All right, so he's back up now, but that's his turn. I think that said at the end of level con. The start of the turn. Okay, so he actually can stand up, and then what does this thing do? All right, he gets. Oh wow. Okay, here's the first one. What does it do? Misses, and then he swings with his claws, hits. What's the con? Success, what does that do? Claws.
These guys are nasty.
Ooh, okay. You're gonna swing again. Hit. Alright. Alright. Boom. Dirtless.
Well, I'm just gonna try, a straight up ray of frost. See how that does. Apparently, I won't know until I actually hit him.
Inform I will use your crit in the next round here, just so you know. Alright, you missed. Banjo.
Alright, I'm gonna move to here. And I'll take a shot at it with my bow.
Okay. Well, you just get a crit hit. You the the crit hit just is whatever I get next, so it's not actually against. You can call. I get it, but I don't give you you get to call who's it against. It's just what it comes up as. But that's the only one in combat range. But I've still got a crit hit to use. So you just boy wants to do some damage. All right. Hondo.
I just need 1 second. Now I'm going to move. And I am going to cast Bless on myself and Ruckus and Banjo.
Oh, Ruckus is gonna. All right.
And I just need 1 moment while I do that. What'd you say, Banjo?
I said thank you for the blessings.
So, it's Banjo. And pass my turn.
All right, Ruckus will swing again. He will. I don't think anybody. Yeah, so crits have been against him. We will swing away. He hits. Minimum damage, and then Talon. Another hit. Almost minimum damage. Oh boy. Alright. He will. Fine, he'll cast. He will bring up Where is it? Whee. Boom. He will cast that. And he will attack with it. It's a hit. Nice, damn. That was max right there. Nicely done. Varus. He has 3 attack. Ruckus. Oh, shit, he does. Actually, he does. I'll give him one more. That's right. Oh.
I bet you'll never guess what I'm gonna do next.
Well, you've got Moonbeam still going. Right? Or are you canceling it?
And I'm going to Thorn Whip.
Oh my gosh. Is going to pull the creature close to him. Now, what else did you buy? I gotta track. Keep going while you're doing that. You hit.
And no, I'm not gonna pull it close to me.
Actually, you don't get to hit. You actually have a fumble that was bought for you. So your attack fumbled. So let me actually put that damage back. That is. Then I need you to roll a fumble table, please.
Okay, how do I do that?
Open up your library and go down to the critical hits and fumbles table. Open it up. Open up tables. Click on fumble and roll that dice just in the fumble, and it will roll the whole ordeal for you.
On the fumble effect or just a fumble?
Fumble. Yeah, it rolls a d6. If it's 1 or 2, nothing happens. If you roll 3 or 6, there you go. 2 1 hit point minions hostile to Varus. They're little Bupitos.
No.
Here's what I needed.
They're little Bupitos. Oh, isn't that nice? Look at this. Boosh.
They're little Bupitos.
Yes. The little Bupitos start crawling all over Varus. Whee! Alright, this guy hits a bite on Ruckus, then claws, miss, hit. Oh! Actually, that actually is a crit. Oh, no, did I just roll? Whoa. Oh, thank you. This is supposed to be a crit against Ruckus. So let me just do this. Alright, and then that was Form's critical first one, since he's decided to buy multiple ones. Here's the roll. Oh, roll the dice. Holy moly! Okay, 4. Your target's lungs are... Oh, crap. All these results in being stunned for 2 rounds and a -1 to attack rolls until healed. This was a piercing weapon, so it's pierced.
First one might be more. I don't know.
Just pierced. So he's stunned now.
Alex, it rolled on the crit table twice. And the first one was just 1d6/5 or
50. Oh, I didn't see that. Thanks. Okay. Weird reflection of some magnifying glass affects your target and does an extra d6 of fire. Okay. Thank you. I didn't see that. I had double click. All right. So it's 5 more damage. Fire damage to the Ruckus. All right.
But he's not stunned, though.
No, not stunned anymore. But now I gotta. All right, Ruckus is feeding off that. Is it? I didn't put it on. Okay, good. He's not stunned. Doesn't show. All right, that was that turn. Dirt.
Well, I'm gonna attempt Ray of Frost again. I can hit him this.
Yeah, you can only buy so many for him. You're going to be stuck now. You have to share the love.
Isn't it 2d8 now? No.
You have depending on your level. Yeah. Well, Ray of Frost. When he reaches 5th level, it should be 2d8.
Thought it would automatically do.
No, you have to recode it. Ray of Frost. So you have to go in and roll. Throw me another.
I'm just gonna do another damage and then.
Yeah. I'm actually. I just threw it in there for you. Okay, so that was 6 more. There you go. Nicely done.
And I would like to actually, I want to kind of start heading north, but I still want to be able to have him in range. So I'm going to move, if he's still in range there, that's where I'm going to.
Okay. Banjo. I'll only take it partially so far. With Ruckus not being here, I'm not gonna kill him if that's what you're trying to do.
Banjo will take a swing at the giant slod. I think I should do it with my rapier.
We will make life difficult for him. That's a crit. A Schlod becomes intoxicated now for 1d4 rounds. Oh boy. Alright, roll me a d4.
I have alcohol for you, Slod.
Yeah, he's just injecting him full of alcohol. That's funny. Alright. Oh, he's definitely getting that. What the hell?
No, I was editing some of my other spells and I accidentally sent that one out. My bad. He doesn't get 8 points of damage.
Yeah, hold on. Hold on.
I'll do this offline. I won't do it in.
No problem.
Whoa. There we go. Okay.
Sorry.
No, that's okay. Damage done, Banjo?
Yep.
Awesome, Joe.
It's just redeem healing. It's a store item form. It's just another. Should be heal. Yeah. All right.
Is he trying to heal the slot?
I don't know what he's doing. Hondo.
All right. Well, okay. So I'm going to.
You have everybody targeted, so check that.
I will. I'll move up. And let's see here.
Or heal. He is truly wanting to heal this guy. Just to mess with y'all a little bit, we'll do it. Normally, I wouldn't do it for monsters, but we'll mess with them right now since we're right at the end of the show. Normally, the heals are just for players. All
right, so Ruckus. Let's make sure with the right one here. So healing word on Ruckus as a bonus action.
Okay.
And then we will target the slot and see if the might can.
Making it rain.
Yeah, he's this. So form hold a second, because normally if we still had what's the previous bot that was doing all the store stuff, yeah, you would have only been able to buy one per game per person and all that. He's just cashing, and that's the problem. The system's broken and all that, so I have to monitor it. So I may be giving that back to you for him, because it's a little unfair for someone to keep buying it and buying it and buying it and buying it on top of the group. So All right, Hondo, what do you do? You did your heal.
Yeah, I was going to throw the might. I just wanted to make sure you did adjust something first.
No, you keep doing what you're doing. Yeah.
All right. Oh, because I have the bonus. So, all right, hit and
Boom.
And I will pass my turn.
Ruckus. No, it's just. Oh, if we had a fumble. Oh, he just wants to make it difficult. I'm only doing it because we're playing right now. Normally, I would probably would have stopped it in the tracks. And it's just that there was part of the fun is to affect the game a little bit. This would be considered going way over the other side. But it was a critical monster, and we'll have a little fun and have him kill it and be done with it.
Yeah, XP, baby.
Yeah, it's XP for y'all. Yeah, you suffer your own. Oh my God, he hits himself with critical damage.
The Slob did?
No, Ruckus did.
Ruckus.
Hit himself.
Oh, all right. Wait, did you roll his the bless on him?
It's already been used. It's actually still, some of it's still on there. That's the attack D4, save D4, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So he's going to hit himself with Hugh.
Oh, Ruckus is not going to like this.
No, but then he goes into a rage. And now he's got that. And he's got his other two attacks. Critical hit. No extra damage, but he's got that. And then another Talon. Hit. And boom. And the slide's not looking too good. Alright. That Sloobadoop will attack with the spiritual weapon. Critical. Oh.
You got a critical.
Killed him! The slide goes down. Oh, I got it. Oh, hold on. Yeah, that's right. He's going down, but then out of nowhere, a healing potion falls from the cavern and
lands on his mouth.
It bounces up and sticks him in the backside and the rear. And
Mosquitoes all over that.
Yeah. and he stands back up with the growling because he's alive. Just barely. Bars. Now, yeah, you have one hit. Just roll me if you're going to swing at these guys, they're just all you got to do is get it's a 1 hit point monster, beat a 12 on an attack roll, and you kill it. They're little pepitos. You're like hallucinating. The madness has started to affect you, and you see these little creatures running around over you like topsy-turvy, but they have Bupito's face on them.
They're Bopitos Pitos.
Okay, I want to turn the... Oh, I forgot to deal damage to Red Slab.
Okay. Yeah, do that.
He's got his moonbeam.
Yeah, you got the
Wait a
moonbeam.
second.
Got the moonbeam on him.
Come on, fail. Yes.
Oh, nice job, Varus. Good job.
There you go. He's there.
All right, he goes down. It is some overkill, but they get the XP for it, and they want XP, so they won't complain too much about it.
Wait a second, and I'm going to use
Thorn Whip
Thunderclap because Thunderclap can get both of them.
plus all your friends.
Yeah, but it's only 5 feet. It's only Banjo. So Banjo is the only one that's gonna get hurt.
No, just hit the guy. You could punch him. You could unarmed strike him.
No, this is me. I do this. I roll with the fire.
I can take it.
Yeah, you're gonna. It looks like you failed the throw there. All right, so, all right, and the Bupitos. Oh, they actually disappear. They were never there. Varus.
Oh, God damn it!
They were never
so Banjo
there.
took 5 just for nothing.
Yeah, they showed up, and all of a sudden, poof, they disappeared.
Well, it wasn't for nothing. He now learned not to stand within 5 feet of you.
Mm-hmm. But there's madness took place. Yeah, what happened is Varus took a bout of madness for a brief moment. Some of his worst nightmares or concerns.
Yeah, Bupito.
So, all right. So as the group now, we'll make our way to here. You guys can, I think, unlock tokens so everybody can move over here. All right. And Sloobadoop gets his ride. And the magic weapon is gone. And as y'all were waiting for him and the Shrieker, actually, where's Stool? Stool will get over here and calm the Shrieker down. That's right here. Actually, I'll put him back on the tracker. As y'all are waiting for Sloobadoop to get his carrion crawler, another trimmer begins to rumble in the area and all that, and causing several rocks and stuff to start kind of collapsing down. And what you notice, though, is in the center of your walkway to the north, some of the rock is breaking away, and it looks very dangerous, as though at any moment, if you go that way, it could fall down on top of you. Do you risk it, or do you go back the way you came?
I risk it.
Let's ask the fish guys. Is it safe to go this way, or does that look like it's going to fall in a second?
Looks like it's going to fall because as the earthquake, you kind of noticed rocks pending on. You saw some of it this over the ceiling up above there. Break, as though and if it could collapse any moment. If we go now. If not, then we go back the way we came, and it'll take some more time to get out of this new cavern area and get back up to the Dark Lake.
I say let's go.
If they're sure this is the way we should be going, I'm all with.
Yeah, go.
Yeah,
softly running.
It could block
really soft.
All right.
Block the drove.
Yep. So the party, you guys, everybody can roll me dexterity saving throws. Let's see if y'all can get by. Oh, way to go, Varus. Uh-oh. And Hondo. Let me see, where's Ruckus? Where? Dex saving throws. Alright, Ruckus made it. So, the three of y'all, who was that failed? Varus. Oh, no. Let's try that again. Varus. Who failed too? It was Dirtless and Hondo. Yep, it triggered when y'all went under. Alright.
Nice concentration.
That was, what concentration is that, Hondo? Oh, gotcha.
Oh, I had bless
okay.
on.
Okay. All right. So the collapses is y'all took some damage from it, and we're gonna hold right there. We'll stop the torture for the night with the group and pick up next week. They have now picked up a member of the Society of Brilliance, and he will lead them back toward the Dark Lake. Y'all will find yourselves there and headed back up toward Schlubadop. Got to make sure you got the laps, the dupes or the dops, because it's important. But you have discovered several things. Madness is beginning to take effect on y'all, as evident from the little babitos that Vars encountered. Plus, the Shlubadoop priest is letting you know the Pharazris, or however you call that, is now becoming it's a major threat to all living beings down here because of its demonic abilities, or what its generation from demonic creatures. So more than just magic is being affected, but its evil is in the area, or it's a great evil, and we're gonna have to get to the bottom of it.
It's called Bupito.
Bupito, that's right. So, all right, we'll hold there. We picked on Ruckus a little bit. We'll heal him back up. But anyway, so thanks for watching. A little different tonight. A little, not as totally whiz bang boom as always, but it's still, that's this part of this module. It looks like there's some slogging through, and then there's action and a little bit more slogging through. So they're not always just 10 to 1 to 10.
Thanks, Duff. It was fun.
No, we did good. So through learning. Anyway, thanks, stream. So we'll see y'all Saturday night for Force Majeure. Guys, hang on, and I'll give out the XP real quick after the show. But we'll see everybody then, and take care. Talk to you later.